All right, welcome back everybody to Red Lemon Gaming. It is I, Peyton, and we are continuing today with Bad End. If you didn't know, last time my friend with the hard name to pronounce died, and I stole his phone to play the game. And that's basically all that happened in that last episode. So, yeah. There's this new game out there called Bad End that potentially killed my best friend. Oh, well, I guess I didn't even have to summarize that because that just did that for you. This is all too much, but I have to know the truth. I have to dig up some more info regarding this whole thing. After finishing my dinner, I sat down in front of my PC monitor. Despite there being only a few number of players who got the game running, I chose one of them and looked into their profile further. Which one did I look at? Oh, Anonymous BBS like my friend, sure. I accessed the anonymous BBS board. 7chun. I started typing into the new thread box. Clickety click 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 clack 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 clickety clack clack clack. My best friend who was playing this game died last night. I'd like to investigate the mystery of this bad end. I'm not making any of this up. If anyone has any information, please respond. I love how he types in such a dramatic voice. I immediately got some replies. It's a troll. How did he die? Tell us. Pick or it didn't happen. Shit. They called me. Seriously though, they got that a little bit right, but no one was first. Despite the quick reply, nothing was helpful at all. It was getting irritated. I was getting irritated. Just don't delve into the matter any further. It's not worth the risk unless you've got a death wish. Yeah, I think you should just forget about the game and move on. No good can come of it, like dying. Your friend would probably want you to steer clear and not repeat his mistake. There was also a tidbit here that was unsettling. My heartbeat started to race, but I bear it and I take a deep breath. I need to find out exactly what happened to Yuji and the cause of his death. Although it's possible one of these people have encountered Yuji, they seem to not have witnessed any of these events regardless. Despite that, was it really a troll getting a kick out of this whole ordeal? Or did they really fall victim to the sick game? Now I'm more excited than ever to start playing the game. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Frustrated at the lack of useful responses, I close the BBS. Okay. It seems that you can't run the game unless you are a specific person chosen to play it. Are the players able to download the game special in some way? Or was it purely at random? Which one did I look at? View player profile. I decided to check out the other players' profiles. So far, I only looked at the one player's Twitter page. If I do a more advanced search, then maybe I can find out more. I try a direct keyword search for the game. Here we go. A blog. This looks promising. A Bad End play diary came up. This is the last update was a month ago, then abruptly stopped. So what happened? The information posted is troubling. I decided to start reading it from the beginning. Blank blank 201. My wish finally came true. I was able to download Bad End. I was so excited, happy face. Sadly, I can't show any proof due to my lack of a digital camera. Therefore, any comments are welcome. I'm slowly playing through the game in my spare time. I'm not going into detail because I don't want to spoil the plot, but the story is rather cliché. Is this biting sarcasm about themselves? Just as I was thinking of a lack of imagination, my first plot choice appeared. My palms were sweating. Not long afterwards, I met my first bad end. Lol. Laugh out loud. But of course, nothing happened to me as per the rumor of what was circulating, circumcising the net. Naturally, there's a lot more of the game to explore. I feel like pointing out how cliché your game is in a semi-ironic fashion, but not really doing anything with it to achieve some sort of sense of meta, isn't as good as coming up with biting satire about how cliché a particular genre is. I'm just saying. I'm still here, although I thought at one particular time that I was actually going to die. Then I realized it was all a dream, exasperated face. If the main character makes the correct choice, then the story continues. That's to be expected, right? Then bad luck reared its ugly head, and I got my second bad end. Obviously, I'm not very good at these types of games. Whatever that is, aka stroke. The updates end there. How ominous. The blog was only maintained for 4 days. It may all be a practical joke. There's no evidence to back up his claims. He might possibly already be dead. The last incomprehensible string of text was likely due to panic or distraction. At the start of the blog, the information was pertaining to the player's initial impressions of the game. I'm going to be vague. The storyline is cliché. From what the first post here described, it conflicts with what the anonymous board said. Most of the other play diaries I skimmed through aren't very helpful. Not surprisingly, they aren't being updated regularly either. Which one did I look at? The other game information site. I decided to search for the game on a popular game information site. We'll call it Faux Blocku or something, I don't know. Bad End is all the rage right now, so there must be more information out there. Oh, here we go. I accessed a popular gaming information board and began reading. Bad End is the new mobile game which suddenly appeared on the network out of nowhere several months ago. It was kinda like PT, only it fucking murders people. Despite having leaked to a download page, it's usually down. It seems to have a very sophisticated choice selection system. Supposedly, if the player picks the wrong choice, then they will die for real. We find it hard to believe that a video game can actually have the potential to kill someone, and that also, that shit wouldn't be, basically confirmed immediately, and that whatever demon put that up wouldn't just be chased down by some sort of weird Constantine organization that obviously keeps such demonic entities in check, so they're not just running rampant over this fucking planet. Sorry. Somehow the administrator of the site hasn't a clue. Is this like the devil? Is the devil just like, yeah, I decided to make this video game, it's pretty cool. This sounds like Crywolf, only for weeaboos? The rumors surrounding the game is basically summarized. It's just what Yuji had told me before he played the game. It's like a harem game, probably, except instead of girls, it's just murderous people. And they're all competing over which one gets to murder you. One ominous sentence caught my eye towards the end. It is said that there is a great reward awaiting the player that can clear the entire game without dying. Speculators say that the reward is not dying. A great reward, huh? I wonder what it is. I don't know. Maybe getting to live unlike everyone else who fucking died during the game? Despite the danger of actually dying, people actually think it's worth the risk because people are dumb, and of course they would. Is this the reason people are dying? Darwinism at its best, folks. Well, I'm not interested in the prize for beating it. I'm only interested in getting to the bottom of what killed Yuji. I turned off the power to the PC and lounged on my bed. Nothing I came across was very helpful. I'm starting to feel even more depressed. If I can't download the game, I can't play it. I want to play the game. Oh, I just lost the game. So did everyone else watching this. If there's a God out there, please allow me to play the game. God, are you there? It's me, Yuji. I would really like to play this game to murder myself, which kind of seems like suicide when you think about it, since I know that it kills you, and it's basically just confirming that. So basically, God, what I'm asking is, could you please assist me in suicide? It's only natural to think that way. No one just up and dies when you lose a life in a damn video game. If you die in the game, you die for real. But people didn't take it seriously and played the game like they would any other and paid the ultimate price. Blood. Even if I don't know who's responsible for this, just sitting here won't help me find out. So I put on my Sherlock Holmes hat and a little bubble pipe and I just started rolling around town asking bitches questions about what's going on with this. My mind was made up. I decided that I'll beat Bad End and find out the mystery behind Yuji's death, in spite of the fact that none of that is in my actual control, and that if the universe decides that I'm not arbitrarily picked to play that game, I never will. So I decided on that. I can't wait to get started on the game as soon as possible. I tried downloading the games multiple times while on break between classes, but the download refused to start. Damn it, why can't I download it? QA! Oh, hey, Konami, what's up? What's with the long face? He saw right through me. Regardless, I'll do just about anything to get this damn game up and running. If something is troubling you, I'm here to listen. I'm too desperate to look into Bad End. It's all I can think about. Have you heard of the mobile game called Bad End? I've heard of it. It's where if the player dies in the game, then they die for real. Despite all the current information on the net, it seems people are elaborating on their own personal experiences within the game. Yuji had played the game before he died. Eh? The game was still installed on his phone. When I attempted to boot up the game, the app just disappeared from the main screen. It seems that someone was trying to sabotage any traces of the game's activity. I can't believe such a game actually exists. So Yuji died from playing the game, not a damn disease. No way. Come on, QA. Konami was clearly annoyed by my explanation. Our fellow classmates turned to look in our direction at the commotion. Don't buy into such a stupid rumor. He died of an underlying medical condition. If such a stupid rumor, then tell me why it's not true. Just face the facts. Bush did 9/11. Sorry about that. I saw the game disappear from the phone with my own eyes. Try explaining that. This is the God's honest truth. I'm not making this shit up. It's why I'm going to find out what happened to the Yuji by any means possible. I know it's hard on you to lose your best friend of 10 years, but you have to move on. But don't misunderstand. You can't let yourself fall to despair over someone who has passed on. There's nothing more you can do. You know, it's weird for being like a visual novel, like, and this is supposed to be like Japan. They haven't like talked about being a man or anything yet. Where's the man up thing? The expression in my eyes were one of disbelief and helplessness. I didn't know what to do or say to him. Thanks again for trying to cheer me up. I'll see you later. I spent the rest of the day at school avoiding everyone. I wasn't in the mood to socialize. Is it really a hopeless situation? Is it just stupid of me to want to find out the reason behind the death of my best friend? No, I refuse to believe that. But after talking to Kaname, it somewhat dashed my hopes of pursuing the truth. That one player's startling reply on the anonymous BBS resurfaced in my mind. He basically said to stop trying unless I had a death wish. I eventually calmed down after remembering those words. Yes, I'm afraid of dying, but finding out about Yuji's death was worth the risk. I haven't actually run into something bad or scary yet. Nothing's murdered me. I'm starting to wonder if this isn't like some elaborate joke. It's just hyping up this game that I'll never get to play and not die from. Should I just ignore my gut feelings? Though I screamed in frustration to know that I could potentially die, I couldn't help but think, if anything should happen to me, what would my parents do if I died? After arriving home, I spent it alone. It has been 1 week since Yuji... Wait, so like... It seemed like I was under the impression that it had been like some time had passed. Like when they'd said that, it seemed like time had passed. Also, I don't think I've ever known a person to have a funeral like a day after they died, right? I mean, because this is a week after, and this is already supposed to be quote unquote like maybe a day or two after the funeral already. So like, I mean, I don't know a lot of people who have died, but I mean, the one service that I went to was almost a month after the person died. So I mean, maybe in Japan, they're just way more on top of that shit. Like, they just prepare for it every day, and then it happens, and they just get to break this glass, and all this confetti and shit comes out. I don't know. I'm just saying, a week seems like a really short period of time. Not to nitpick a game that's supposed to be scary and hasn't been scary yet. Will I just give up on finding out more about Bad End? First of all, there's not much I can do if I can't play the game. Like, seriously, I'm just waiting for the game to, like, end right now and be like, congratulations. No matter how you look at it, the game has to choose me. No matter what I do, if the game doesn't somehow choose me, then I can't do a thing. Oh, I'd already said that earlier. I accessed the download page for a final last attempt. This seems redundant. At downloading the game, if this doesn't work, it's the last attempt he makes. It's the last time he attempts to make a last try. If this doesn't work, then I might as well give up. And I pushed the link. Push it. Bum, bum, bum. Holy S. The download link worked. A blue blah 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 bar appeared, and before long it reaches 100%. Do you want to run the game? After the message, a button for yes and no were displayed in the box prompt. Are you serious? I was finally able to download it. This is it. I can finally look into the matter and put an end to all the rumors and bullshit of the game. I steeled myself to find the truth behind Yuji, and by any means. The flame of determination again burned bright where once it burned out. Well, shit, now for the moment of truth. Should I just let it go and return to my life, or walk away and not take the risk? No. I have to do this. Even these doubts lingered in my mind despite getting the download to miraculously work. Damn it. It's like the game is taunting me. It's scary and infuriating at the same time. What shall I do? Do I play Bad End or not play? To be or not to be? That is the question. Which actually fits a lot more because that whole thing was about suicide, and this is totally suicide. Oh, it gets me. Oh, okay, cool. I'm like curious if I just hit don't play, do I get a bad end where like the game ends? Can I save? Nope. Probably should have checked to see what the save button was. Tab makes a noise. Oh, oops. Cool, I guess I'll just play it. I don't know if there's a way to save or something. I gritted my teeth and stared blankly at the display. If this isn't fate, then I don't know what is. This game may very well be a death trap because it's already claimed one victim. But I won't be defeated so easily. I'll do anything I can to clear it. I will do it! And I started the world of Bad End. Oh, cool. Do I get to jump in the game with it again? Oh, I do. Ding dong, the bell chimes, signaling the end of the school day. It's finally over. Oh, this is literally, and now it's time for yours truly to make a swift exit. After hearing the energy in my words, my close friend Kana Masashi retorts with a laugh. Ah, the bell, what a sweet sound. Oh, Kyoko, do you have another hot date lined up tonight? Another hot date? It's not like that. I don't want just any man. I want a foreign guy. An American. We love them long time. This is like wish fulfillment, super hard, huh? An American, huh? Oh my! Kana sighs. I don't have an actual steady boyfriend, but there's one guy at the school that I do hang out with often. Sometimes I have him treat me to some fine dining at times. Hee hee. Isn't that what everyone does? I'm sure I'm not the only one. Tea! Well, I gotta go. Got a hot date to get ready for. Oh yeah? Have fun and break a leg. Kana left the classroom earlier than usual. Kana's boyfriend is very handsome and they seem to make a great couple. By the way, who should I invite today? My name is Kyoko Iwasaki. Do I have another introduction that I have to go through? I just beat this part of the game. Is she gonna hear about a game called Bad End that she has to download? This is gonna be that cycle thing I said, right? Well, I guess we'll find out what this game actually does next time on Red Lemon Gaming when I play Bad End. Hope to see you guys next time, and if you liked it, subscribe, share, comment in it, call me an idiot. I mean, if you don't like my voices, that's understandable. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. If you liked that episode, click on the link here to another one of my great videos. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with the show and all of its daily updates.